Hello. Come on in. Sit yourself down. Just sit there easy. We're going to do a little card reading for you tonight. And as we go, a little bit of a Reiki cleanse, just to spruce you up a little bit. If you're wondering what the snowdrops are for, we're coming around to that time of the year called Imbolc in the northwest of Europe. It's celebrated pretty much all over. It's the first brave little signs of spring just coming through. And in that spirit, we're going to give you a little bit of guidance, a little bit of new beginnings, and making sure that you're clean for pursuing these new beginnings. The deck I'll be using is the Herbal Astrology Oracle by Adriana Ayales, illustrated by Josephine Clerks. She's one of my personal favorites. I'm not really one for the traditional tarot. If you can call it traditional, it's really not that old, but it can get a little bit lofty and a little bit abstract. With these, they're living things, they're plants. Living, growing things that you can see and touch and taste and smell. So, with them being literally rooted in the earth, I find them much easier to deal with than whatever the hell a Hierophant is. So, without any further ado, I'm going to ask you to blow on this pack. Thanks. And please don't judge me on my shuffling abilities. I would do the whole fancy flicky thing. I'm not that great at it. And while I'm shuffling, I want you to start focusing on your breathing. Just take a nice, deep, free, crisp, cool breath in and out. For the earth beneath you. And another one in and out. For the seas around you. And another last one in and out. For the sky above you. Breathing deeply. I'm beginning to feel those roots, those oh so familiar roots, going down out of your feet, down through the floorboards, through the cement, down through the earth, the many minerals, the clay, right down until they find a big rock down, really down at the root of the earth. Feeling your roots entangling with it, this big rock of pure chi, of pure life energy. And one last deep breath in. Why not? Why not? nicely shuffled deck here. Gonna do a little spread all out. As you can see here, I'm just grounding myself, letting you flow through me. And we'll pick our cards. You. Yeah, healing, nice. You. And under. Here. How many we got? 2, 3, 4. Perfect. 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 Now the spread we're using is a little medicine wheel, which goes like this. In the center, we have you right now. This is your self at the present moment, your energy signature. Seeds for every spoke in the wheel. It is your physical reality. It is you right now. To the south, these are all your childhood memories, your old patterns, perhaps repressed thoughts. It's where it all began. Thinking back, on old memories and stories, recollecting. To the west, your personal goals, your ideals, the truths you wish to speak, your evolution, where you want to go, and what you've got to let go of. To the north, the land of the ancestors, old guidance, past lives perhaps, your highest self, and how they will inform the decisions you have to make. It's a place of gratitude. Remember that. It's not a place of fear, necessarily. It's a place of gratitude. And to the east, dreams. Your contact with higher realms, with the spirits. It's what we use to generate an image of our future selves. Here we have our little wheel. So, why not begin? I will be making reference to the guidebook, of course, because there are a lot of cards in this deck, you know. But the reading will be informed by that and my own intuition. We'll see where we go with this. This is a collective reading, of course, don't forget that. And I am including myself in it. We're all lumped together in this thing, baby. Without further ado then, first card we have Palo Santo, the Guardian. And Palo Santo is gifts from past lives. Got somebody watching over you, but not just watching over you, but activating within you gifts that maybe you've long forgotten or neglected over time. They are guardians of the sacred. The burning of Palo Santo goes back as far as the Incan Empire, where it was used in many of their magical rituals to call back the spirits of the past. And as always, the thing about these cards is that they treat like for like. It's like homeopathy. And so they speak of the treatment and the diagnosis all bundled into one. So you, where you are presently, you're perhaps in a state of rediscovering something that was once lost. A gift that you have. A talent, it may be. Or something that you've just hidden away from the world. Out of necessity, perhaps. But you're rediscovering it now. Doing so, watched over by your ancestral spirits, from whom it ultimately comes. And of course, with the South Node involved in this, and Pluto, there is a sense of rebirth. It's coming back, but it's not coming back as it was. It is healing you. It's coming back in a new way more appropriate to your life now. Moving on. In the south, mugwort. Psychic healing ruled over by the moon and Neptune. It is a place of transience. You're walking down the corridors. The white owl is there to guide you, as is the mother goddess, under the light of the moon, walking through these liminal places. The beautiful thing about mugwort is it guides you. It's like a fever dream, you see the corridor extending out and out and out and out and out, and you just can't reach the end of it. But you're in a state of being right now that you can just appreciate walking down the corridor. You're awakening these gifts that you had long forgotten. And in doing so, you're opening up avenues through your past. These gentle avenues. I'm just going to look it up just so I know. You're going to want to focus on your dream work. That's for sure. Things from your childhood. Really working on images there. The transitions that you went through. Think of how you dealt with them. Think of how they may better inform your decisions now. So now we've got these two. We're going to lock them in. A little candle. Oh, your center here, I'm going to place this little band of tiger's eye and obsidian, which is very conveniently round, so I can place the little central candle here. And over the mugwort, which grants you the strength to explore your dreams and your past, with Artemis, the moon goddess, watching over you. This is down really at the core of your being. It's what everything else stands on, so we're going to use some red jasper and some carnelian. Gonna lock that in too. Feeling energy flowing down. Flowing down. That was graceful. Flowing down. from here at your solar plexus, energizing your sacral and root chakras, waking them up, because sometimes it's right here at the core. You really need to give that a good stoke just to get everything moving and communicating and flowing downwards and upwards, just going. Pay attention then to the signs and omens of the forest as you navigate it in your dreams. Memories coming back, informing what you want to do in the future, in the West. Ginkgo. Breakthrough. Ruled over by Mars and Uranus. You can see here the sword of truth. I always think it's a rather sad plant, because ginkgo died out in the North Americas quite a while ago, 7 million years in fact, and from Europe about 3 million years ago. In fact, it was only kept alive in monasteries. This fruit was applied directly for skin and fungal infections and relieving breast tissue inflammation. We just use cabbages nowadays. But it is a card, it is a plant of great, gentle, and very old power, ushering in revelation. I'm going to set that in with jade and aventurine. Feeling it flow. Ginkgo and the raven, ancient guardians of the earth. You're about to go through a breakthrough, for better or worse. After all you're seeking, after all your concerns about seeking, in your future, there it is, with a little crack in the wall that you must follow. Don't let anything cloud your judgment in this matter. The certainty is set. It is the lights of dawn ushering you out of these corridors that you have been going through, the seeking through your past. There it is, the little chink of light coming down very gently over your being, and you can only stare up at it in wonder. The sword having cut through all these vain, abstract concerns, guiding you onward, 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 and voices are calling to you. The skull cap, ruled over by Pluto and Saturn, it indicates stillness, a time to be still. Just look up at that chink of light. Consider it. Don't be too rash here. Don't be too rash here at all. After all, you've just exited a very, very involved process, okay? You're getting over the storm. You're getting over the storm. The thing about skull caps, they're so named because the little calyx things, the things at the bottom of the petals, look like little skulls. It is the image of death, and you are experiencing some kind of death. Clearing, I'm just going to put in to power you through this while you're still and calm and chill. Remembering that this candle is you. This is your soul. Chakure and say Reiki. And say Reiki. Calmly, calmly. Spending some time to consider what you've learned. Having appraised your past. Having undergone the breakthrough. Having followed the owl through the woods. Having stumbled over many roots. Snagged yourself on the tree roots. And having found that chink of moonlight leading you out. Now you take time to birth a new structure. Don't rush. Don't rush. Just reflect for now. We're going to set that in with some amethyst and some quartz. Moving up, moving up, moving up. From your center, through your heart and throat, and upward, upward more. To your third eye, to your crown. But we're not done yet. There are your axial chakras, high above and very far below. We have Reiki, retreat, ruled over by Jupiter and the Sun, a very gorgeous bracketed fungus. Just going to sit there in the east, in the land of your dreams. In the land of your dreams. This is a herb, a mushroom, that is absolutely overflowing with life and energy, with pure Shen. It's one of the oldest to be used in the Taoist tradition, and consequently, one of the oldest mushrooms to be used in medicine. It nourishes the spirit. It is one of retreat, recovery, meditation. It helps stabilize and recuperate. Now this is a whole picture, and we're just going to set this in with some very special citrine and lapis lazuli. The whole chakra body here encapsulated in the medicine wheel, leading to the state of retreat. You're coming to know what really is good for you. learning very gently, very gently, very gently how to better approach your past. The mistakes that you made, the stumbling blocks through the various changes of youth. Going into breakthrough, called back by the ancestors. Because where there is a breakthrough, it can be rather dramatic. There is that sudden awakening. But the awakening must be cultivated. And in that cultivation you may fall into doubt. That's alright. The ancestors are there to guide you through it and to lead you into this place of quiet introspection. With Reiki being ruled by Jupiter, there is only abundance here. A vast quantity of generosity and life energy. Feeling that flow from top to bottom, from bottom to top, through your chakra system. I just want to put it in here so you can come back to it. And Daikumyo. 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 The energy of the universe flowing in and around in this wheel, coming up, if you want to picture it, just coming up, up and up and up your body, spilling out, and coming back down again, this nice shell shape, but just in this everlasting wheel, stabilizing you, grounding you, and guiding you through all these changes, coming to terms with yourself. Because reflection is key to the path of self-mastery. Taking time for yourself. Just being at peace. Just being at peace. Just being at peace. So through this season of renewal, you might want to take a little snapshot of this here. This medicine wheel, which will ease you through any troubles that you may have, which will help you better accommodate the hard truths that you perhaps discover when you're looking back. With its assurances of breakthroughs, of the folks looking out for you. And at the end of the day, of the quiet place you might find deep within yourself, an absolute certainty. A nice home to be in, quiet and calm. Let this go. Daikumyo. And Raku. 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 Sealing this all in. It's yours to have. To praise by yourself.